Hello, Capricorns. How are you doing? I'm doing your love reading for March 2020. By the way, you guys have a lot of court cards, okay? When we get there, we'll discuss it. But if you like my videos, subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the bell button to get more uploads, okay? Or just like, share, comment, okay? If you appreciate the videos. Now, the first card for you, Capricorn, is the Seven of Gems reversed. This is a card of frustration. So, this has to do with like procrastination. Like, I don't know what project or thing that you're supposed to be working on, but you're not putting in the work right now for some reason. And I don't know the reason. So now next to it, it confirms again that we're talking about work. Okay. So maybe in the previous month's reading for Capricorn, I kind of mentioned something about, it was February's reading. So I mentioned something to you guys about, I'm not sure if it was that reading. Rest and relaxation was in the reverse for Capricorn at some point in a reading I did for you guys. So it's kind of like you guys have to put in the work on your own to do something, and I'm not sure if you're scared to do that, and that's why we have procrastination, and then work is in the reverse, like no collaboration. There's something going on, so there's like a shift in how things are functioning in your life. And so now as you have to put in more effort, I don't know if you're scared to put in the effort or something, but it's like you're putting off the work. It's something about work. So it's like you're doing solo work, you're not used to it, and you're putting it off. So the next card here is the Four of Shells reversed, reevaluation. So for this card, um I don't know if you're obsessed with something. You're obsessed with the thought of the work that you're supposed to do, but you're not doing. Is it a thought that keeps coming on your mind? Like, I know I'm supposed to be doing this, but you're not doing it because you don't know how to do the work independently. That's kind of a theme for this. It's something about independent work. So I'm gonna keep going and see if that makes any sense. So now we have the Six of Gems in the reverse position. This is about generosity because it's in the reverse position. It has something to do with not sharing resources. It's like, so you're doing independent work. You are not getting collaboration from others. You're not, I don't know if you're not getting investors in whatever you're working on, and it's causing you to procrastinate because it's kind of like you're used to everybody giving you everything, and then when you don't have that, then it's like you don't know what to do. So that is the sense of frustration here. But this was frustration in the reverse, so um I don't know. So it's something maybe about not having enough money or something, not having a lot of collaboration, or whatever money you do have, you're not sharing. I'm not sure which of those applies. So then we have the Seven of Roses card, which is a card of courage. Okay, so this has to do with I don't know about courage. It has to do with like, I don't know, putting down your defenses or something. I don't know if you're putting up your defenses. You're Are you shutting down from other people, putting up your defenses, acting independently? So I don't know if somebody triggered you or something. And then so it's like you're standing on your own, people are triggering you, you kind of block them out because you're picking up empathetic energies. You're able to pick up on other people's like we have this shift going on. So whatever I know about Capricorn in the past may not be who Capricorn is now. So you may be feeling empathetic more so, intuitive more so, and now you're extra sensitive maybe to when people are triggering you. Um, and so if things flip and you're used to being the leader of the pack and able to, um, I guess, get collaboration from others and I guess kind of manage the resources amongst many people, that may shift. And so now you're more in entrepreneurial energy and you're more guarded. So the next card here is the Five of Roses. This is a card of competition. So whatever industry that you're working in, you feel like you have to compete very hard to get ahead. And let me see what else is going on. This seems like a career reading. This isn't the first for this spread for some reason. So anyway, the Nine of Wings here in the reverse is about obsession. That word popped up twice for this reading, like obsession. There is an obsession. Are you obsessed with winning a battle, winning a competition? So are you stressed out about the fact that people are triggering you, are not supporting you? Are you stressed out because of an argument or a fight that you had with someone? So the next card here is the Nine of Gems. The Nine of Gems in the reverse position is about independence. Okay? It's like you, Capricorn, may be too independent now. I don't know if that's what's causing you stress. If it's your partner, like you're in a relationship with someone who is far away from you and too independent and is causing you stress or something, it's causing you nightmares. Okay. So the next card is the Eight of Roses in the reverse, signals. So the messages that you send out, the phone calls that you send out are not going through. And so the Lovers card reverse is something about attraction not being there for a certain person or situation. So I don't know if we're talking about work still or about romantic situations. Okay, and then we have this Two of Gems in the reverse position. It's a card of change, but it's flipped upside down. So instead of change, it's something about being responsible, like some situation that is not been dealt with. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm wondering if it's about not juggling multiple priorities, but trying to focus on something and be responsible. And I wonder if that's why the procrastination is going on. It's like, I don't know if, say, for instance, the two priorities were love and work. For some reason, work was getting neglected. And now you're being maybe called to focus your attention on one thing. In between love or work, focus your attention on one thing. The thing that you're choosing. So, okay, what it's saying is saying we were talking about work for the previous cards. I think probably you're not attracted to your work. You're not attracted to working independently. And then so you changed your focus, or maybe perhaps you're in, because this is a monthly reading. So all I'm saying is that whatever I said previously was about work. Now we shifted into love. Okay. So now we have the Ace of Roses, which is a new beginning in regard to love. So I don't know if you have an old partner that you are reuniting with, or if you have found new love, like a new attract, which I'm not sure, because we do have this attraction card in the reverse position. But I think we were talking about work, so I think you weren't attracted to your work. So then all of a sudden you start focusing on love. You have a passion maybe for someone or something, okay? You're working independently previously. I didn't know what this Ace of Roses card was about. So because of that, I clarified. I don't know if I shuffled the cards funny, but I got the High Priestess as the card of relevance to clarify the Passion card. So that has to do with intuition, okay? You have intuition 2 times here. Okay, so one is the empath and one is the High Priestess, who is a keeper of secret knowledge, wisdom. Okay, so I'm wondering if this is really a love reading or if this is an exploration of yourself, because you're finding yourself, maybe your partner, being very independent. And so it's like an exploration of yourself. You're trying to find inner wisdom within yourself, maybe about the life experiences you have faced in the past couple months, weeks, or years. I don't know if you're falling in love with wisdom and knowledge, falling in love with the intuitive side of yourself. Maybe perhaps your focus was always on other people and managing other people. And so you never looked within yourself, and now you're falling in love with yourself. I don't know if that makes sense for you guys. So the next card here is the Two of Shells, and it's a card of romance. So this means like you're making a commitment, okay? So I'm not sure if there's a partner in this picture, because we did have the Independence card in the reverse here. There's a lot of, this reading is a lot about independence, so I'm not going to include a partner. I'm going to make this about yourself because that's what I just feel like I should do, okay? So the Two of Shells, you're making a commitment to yourself. And let's see if we'll finish that statement there. To manifest. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a sentence. To manifest power. So you're trying to manifest power. You're falling in love with yourself and your intuitive side. You know you're working on your own. You're trying to gain power in some way, shape, or form. But then with this card following here, the Two of Wings, this card is kind of like, it's either an indecision card or it's a no card. So it's kind of unfortunate that what you're trying to manifest, I'm not sure if we're going to show another card to clarify that or something. But it seems like the answer to that attempted manifestation is a no answer. And then, so we have a large amount of court cards here, okay? I think we're talking about love at this point, but I'm not sure if it's explaining, okay. So you being a Capricorn, you being put in a corner and say, like I don't know how to say, the universe is saying, okay, you have to work on your own, okay? And you said, well, I'm not in love with that idea. I'm not saying that this is what's happening. This is just what I'm picking up. You're like, I'm not in love with that idea. I don't want to work by myself. And then so that was in your work life. And then you said, no, let's change this around. Let's focus on love. And then you're like trying to manifest some type of power or something, but you're not able to do it. So now you're calling on the people around you. So you were by yourself, but now maybe perhaps you're saying, well, in the past, I used to call on other people to help me. So now let me try to do it again. I'm not sure, okay? Because there's a wealth of court cards here. So that's the best way for me to explain it, okay? So maybe the first person you run into is a Prince of Roses. So the Prince of Roses is it's called the mover here. Let me see what I can tell you about this person. So this Prince of Roses he's not really a settled person. He's kind of about, let's have some fun, you know, let's be passionate about something, but maybe we're not going to stick to it. Maybe this is your mindset. If we're focused on you, maybe this is your mindset. Like, I want to get excited. I don't know why. Hold on, let me put down this card. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about Gemini energy. When I said that, I'm thinking about Gemini energy because Geminis have a tendency sometimes to say, I am so excited about this thing. And then 2 weeks later, we might be like, okay, wait, that passed. Wait, I have a new thing that I'm excited about. You know, that's the type of energy for this card here. It's kind of like, so it's kind of like somebody who can be passionate and ambitious about something, but they're not going to like stick to it, you know? So that could be the energy that you first face because you are facing some type of procrastination in your work. So it's like you have an assignment to do and you're like, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm not used to doing this on my own. And so like you're getting spiced up about a topic or about, you know, a career aspiration, but you're not keeping up with it. Okay. So I don't know if that's all I have to say for this card. Let me think if there's anything else. Okay. So I don't know if you're thinking about changing locations or not. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not taking these for like traditional meaning, but I think that's about like so fired up, but it's only short term. Okay. Okay. So then maybe perhaps you go through another phase during the month of March where you say, okay, I'm going to be dedicated. I'm going to be a hard worker. I'm going to be respectful. What else can I say about this person? Oh, you're going to think about your savings, like saving money. Okay. So that's being responsible. Okay, that's a good way to look at your work. Okay, that's good. Okay. So then we have the Princess of Roses. And so the energy of this card is like alluring, sexy and alluring. Like, excuse me, karmics, but like, hey, I'm a karmic. Look how sexy I am. I bet you I can get your man. Or, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. Like, that's the way they're thinking about like the. I don't know how to explain it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like a karmic is like I'm gonna dress sexy. I'm gonna look sexy, and I'm gonna attract whoever I want. I don't care whose man it is. I'm gonna get it because I'm all that in a bag of chips. That type of thought process. And I don't know where this is coming from, but it's like, um, okay, Princess of Roses is the energy of flirtatious, passionate, alluring, but it's not stable or not solid enough to maintain its course. Okay? So when I speak, I might offend so many people. I apologize, whomever, but that's the way it's coming out. Okay? I'm not trying to offend anybody. So this is about like when you are if you're a man and you're choosing a bride and you're like, I like that one. And you choose the bride and she seems like she's everything that you could ever want her to be. And then when you bring her home, she doesn't have the capability or the understanding of what it takes to be a wife. Okay? And all of this stuff is randomly coming out. And it's because that's what you guys need to hear. Okay? So, so what does this mean in your work life? I don't know. It's like you took on a certain career aspiration and it was beautiful. Everything looked perfect and you were ready to work on it. And then when you sat down to get the work done, you're like, this is not going to work. It doesn't have any substance. Okay? Okay, so the energy of the next card is Princess of Gems. So the Princess of Gems is earthy energy. Okay, so the earthy energy of this Princess of Gems, this is like the Page of Pentacles, okay? This is like the energy of a student, okay? So it is like you're learning a trade, you're an entry-level employee, you are supported by mommy and daddy for a while, you're trying to make it on your own, but you're a little bit lost. So it's kind of like you're following, I'm not sure if you're being intuitive in your work situation to say, okay, what is it that suits me? Am I being led in the right way? Okay, let me choose the right subject to get an education in so I can make money later. I don't know. It's kind of like when it comes to money, maybe perhaps you already have some money in your savings and you're just trying to find yourself long term, something like that. But it seemed like you went through it's like these gem cards, they're kind of more solid. The fire signs are really passionate, but the gem cards are solid. So he was solidly responsible. I'm not sure what she's solid on here. I'm not really sure. I honestly think she's a little bit confused. What she's trying to do is overcome her naivety. Okay? So you may be going through a process of educating yourself so you can better handle whatever work it is that you are procrastinating on. Okay. And knowledge is power, by the way. So I guess you can't do your work until you get the wisdom to do the work. Okay? So now, after you seek the knowledge that you need to get your work done, it takes time, patience. Okay? So whatever you're working on, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to get in the groove to know what you're doing. The next card here is the Hermit card. So we have the air of working independently throughout this whole reading. So it's like you're doing some type of entrepreneurial work. You had to research, you had to get ambitious, you had to follow through, you have to be responsible, okay? But you're in hermit mode trying to get to work. Maybe this is in study mode. Okay, now you're getting the hang of it now, okay? You're becoming a professional at what you do. Whatever you're doing may be pertaining to politics, maybe pertaining to law. I threw in religion in there too, because sometimes the law and politics, I'm sorry, the legal aspects and the religious aspects sometimes intermingle. So I kind of throw that in there. But so I don't know if that's the field that you are studying, or if that is a topic of interest that's relevant to you. I don't know, but professional is the relevant word here. Whatever it is that you are putting off, you are getting the hang of it and becoming a professional. Okay? Okay. So now we have the Prince of Wings. This is the card of the Challenger. I don't really know what this means for this reading. This Prince of Wings is a protector. Um, hmm. He's able to adequately match certain people together. So it's almost like you're starting to maybe intuitively put two and two together and connect the dots and like master whatever it is that you are studying. Like the goal was, I want to become a professional at this, and now you're reaching your goal. You're getting the hang of it. Okay, and then the last card for your reading is the Queen of Gems. So this is the card of the nurturer, but I don't think so. I think it's the card of the financially abundant female who has it all together. Okay, the first card here started off as queen, a feminine energy, Queen of Shells. So I don't know if this is in regard to a female or just in regard to Capricorns in general in an intuitive energy. Okay, you started as an empath or as an intuitive. The whole reading you were probably working alone, but you transitioned from empathetic but unable to focus into Queen of Gems. And the Queen of Gems is pretty much abundant. Okay, she has her family, her home, everything in her life is kind of balanced. Her money is together, she's enjoying the good life. Okay, so Capricorns, it sounds like you have a good reading. I had no idea how it was going to come out at all, but it made sense. I hope you guys are blessed by it. If you appreciate it, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, if you'd like to make a donation or if you need a personal reading, look in the description box for a link. Okay, you guys be blessed. Take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.